If you want to make the setup for the fixed asset posting profile, actually the fixed asset posting profiles is used to determine to which ledger accounts the transactions for the fixed assets will be used these accounts, like acquisition and depreciation like this or disposal. By using the fixed asset posting profile, you can determine the ledger account for each fixed asset groups, or you can select only one account for all fixed assets, which will be used during the posting for the transactions. So if you want to make the setup to the fixed asset posting profiles from fixed assets, setup area, fixed asset posting profiles, click new. Here, for example, it will be the standard. Here, standard posting profile for the legal for the company. Here, ledger accounts this area which is responsible to the ledger accounts, and also here disposal to enter the accounts which will be responsible for the disposal transactions. Okay, so if you want to make and enter the transactions first here related to the default transaction, you have to select here for which transactions you need. Is the acquisition or acquisition adjustment, depreciation adjustments, evaluation, write up adjustment, write down adjustment, disposal, sale, scrap, provision for reserve, transformer for reserve, etc. Ordinary depreciation, special depreciation allowance. So the first we will select acquisition when you are make new purchase for new fixed asset. So acquisition, click add here. System asks you which fixed asset book this asset related to depreciation. Here grouping, if you are select table, which mean you have to select by fixed asset group. If you select group, if you select a table, so you have to select for which fixed asset record, only record. If you are making uh, group, if you select a group, which so you can share here. If you select a group here in the relation, you have to select for which groups you will make the transactions and the ledger accounts. If you select all, which mean only one account for the acquisition transaction. But in our example here, I will make a specific ledger account for acquisition for each group. So I will select a group here, and I will select the first group, which is furniture. I will select here the main account, which will be start with 1, 2 furnitures. So when I will purchase, then click save. When I purchase new fixed asset, it will use this ledger account. Offset account by default we keep it empty as per your transactions. When you create new fixed asset and you can purchase it from BT Cash, you can purchase it from banks, so it will be available in the transaction to select. Okay, then I will click add again, and I will select the other group here, which is vehicles, and I will select the ledger account for vehicles, which start with 1 is the asset when you purchase new asset. Okay, also if you need to make the accounts for depreciation, change here, select depreciation and click add. Here select the group depreciation book, for example. Here select the group. Here select which group, which furnitures. So here the main account will be the accumulated depreciation, which start with 2 vehicles, furniture's accumulated depreciation, and the offset account will be the expense for the depreciation expense, furniture's depreciations. Okay, so main account is the accumulated depreciation, offset account is the depreciation expense. Click add again, select depreciation, for example, select group, select vehicles, Select the accumulated depreciation for vehicles which start with 2. Select the depreciation expense for the vehicles which start with 5 and click Save. As you are seeing, with the same method, you can make the setup for the acquisition adjustment and depreciation adjustments and all other with the same methods. Also here, the scrap is the same thing. Once you finish, click Save and close the screen. Thank you.